5 minutes past 11 this lovely Monday morning, 30th day of March 2026. And we are counting down. I reminded Dawn last week, Friday, was it Friday or Thursday?
Thursday.
That April 1st is around the corner. God, I have planned.
You're already shaking already.
Oh, shaking for who? I have planned. I have a lot of plans in my mind. And I know how I'm going to execute them, one after the
Maybe
other.
I'm going to rethink what I want to do.
You can never get me. Watch out for Wednesday, right? Okay.
Oh, she's still asking. Don't tell her.
Are you going to be on duty?
Don't tell her whether it's Wednesday or
You'll be
Thursday.
on duty. Watch what is going to happen.
Don't tell
All
her.
of you will see. You will see the other side, when it comes to tricking people. 1st April. You can hear him.
Don't hype her yet.
Dawn should be scared.
No.
You should be
For her
shaking.
to remember, it means she's wondering, this lady that is by my side.
That day you won't see me in this studio. I will run. Oh my goodness. Okay. That should gladden your heart. Don't worry. I will do something that will gladden your heart that day. Someone that loves heart matters. That is Mav King. And that's the new side I'm beginning to see. Okay. Good morning. It's the last week in the month of March. And yes, thankfully, despite all the challenges, we are still moving. We keep pushing. Like, when did we even go into, the year 2026, and we're already almost ending March? So we need to be grateful. That's all. In everything, be grateful, because you don't know what lies in front of you, what lies ahead of you. And that's what I always tell people. Don't allow your worries, don't allow your challenges, don't allow your problems overwhelm you. Keep pushing. I am seated behind the MIC. You don't know what I'm passing through. Dawn is here behind the MIC. You don't know what she's passing through. Mav King is also here. Somehow we all have one problem or the other. But what matters is your ability to navigate, through all of these problems and still go ahead to smile.
Yeah.
People are suffering. Dawn.
Yes.
People are suffering. People keep gnashing their teeth daily. A lot of issues, but for your mental health, that's why I had to start with this. Okay, I want to remind everyone that your mental health is very important. Why? The brain is the driver of the body. If you forget anything, do not forget that. If something is wrong with your brain, trust me, your hands that can work very well, your feet that can move fast, everything will just somehow change. It will change the whole system. So protect your brain, okay? While you go get yourself checked health-wise, you want to know if you have diabetes, hypertension. Somehow we don't go to the hospital to do tests for the brain. No, we don't. So, but how you live your lives daily matters. It matters, and it will speak and show in the way you treat your mental health, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. My name, as always, is Mary Omeniwo. They call me the Slim Diva. You're most adorable.
And I am Judge Dawn Akoma.
Alpha and Omega.
No.
Okay, you're not Omega, you're Alpha. All right. So, yes, we are live on Facebook at Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. Go like and share and drop your comments, and trust that you're doing good as well. Here is a quick reminder to EWAMAC. Not just EWAMAC, the Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Health. You work together, right, to ensure that everywhere is clean. We've been talking about refuse dumps here and there. And I was so embarrassed on Saturday. I saw a news feature on television and on social media. It is everywhere. If you've not stumbled on that report, that means you're not conversant with what's going on in Nigeria. And to think that Imo State is now on the spotlight for one of the most dirtiest states. Oh my God. Who would have thought? It's that bad. For 2 good weeks. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. We've talked about it here on Health Revolution.
Yes.
Uchenna and Clara, in fact, in their mouths, they have started having mouth ulcers because they've overflogged that issue. And it seems more like nobody is doing anything about it. Nobody is willing to come address the public. At least if we have someone from EWAMAC, or we have someone from Ministry of Environment come here to say, okay, you people have done your job. We've been hearing all the things you've been saying. However, these are the challenges. Nobody. It seems more like nobody cares. And I don't want to talk much, but you see, the rainy season is here already. On Thursday and Friday, it rained cats and dogs. I don't know about your area. In fact, I was stranded here in the office for most part of Friday evening. That goes to show you that if nothing is done urgently, the way diseases will spread is not even something I can say. You go to other parts of Nigeria, the northern part of the country, and other states, you hear of Lassa fever, you hear of, what do they call it, cholera, and a lot of other ailments that somehow we are lucky enough not to experience here in Imo. But now, trust me when I tell you, if care is not taken, these things that are reported in other states will soon start to be reported here in Imo. That is why we are using this opportunity to call on those people that are responsible. I don't care what the challenge is. I believe that if everyone comes together, somehow those things will be removed from our streets. The market unions, what are you people doing? It's not about going around collecting taxes from people. This is one area you need to really beef up your work. I heard this morning that one lane in Douglas Road is blocked with refuse. In the 21st century. This is really embarrassing. And that road leads to the airport. Am I right?
Yeah.
Douglas Road is a strategic... No, Hope Uzodinma Road. Sorry. That's what it's called. Hope Your Excellency, that is your road. That is your road. I don't know what else to say, but I believe the message has been passed on. I don't want to get emotional this morning because if I do, I don't think I will continue with this program. But it's really heartbreaking. Heartbreaking what is going on. Please, let us help ourselves. Okay, so before we go ahead to tell you of the topic for today, let me drop one or two updates and tell you that Nigeria is facing a widening gap in the training of critical healthcare professionals. This is according to the Minister of Education, Tunji Alausa, and he went on to warn that the shortage could affect service delivery, inclusion, and national productivity if not urgently addressed. He made this known during the inauguration of the National Committee for the Advancement of Occupational Therapy, which includes audiology and speech therapy education in Abuja, where he outlined the federal government's renewed focus on strengthening specialized education in key rehabilitation and therapy fields. What the Minister for Education is actually trying to say is that these disciplines that we mentioned, which has to do with occupational therapy, audiology, and speech therapy, are actually very, very important when it comes to healthcare delivery. And somehow, when you go to the hospitals, you don't find therapists like this. Yes, it is somehow very rare. Very, very rare. Go to the Federal University Teaching Hospital, ask for audiologist or a speech therapist. You might be able to, I don't think they're up to 3. Yes, we're going to do more research. I don't think so. And these people are very, very important. When a child presents with autism or a child presents with Down syndrome or one of these audio impairments, ailments, nobody is there to guide them. And not just in the hospital. What of education in schools? In Sena climes, just like you have the teachers, you have people who are speech therapists because you have children living with special needs. I don't know if you get, but here in Nigeria, all of them are all attending the same school. Someone who has autism, someone who has Down syndrome, all of them, the same school. We have schools for children with special needs, right? Can you tell me of one in Owerri? I don't even, I don't know. If you ask, if you talk of Enugu, yes, I know of one or two, but Owerri, I actually have not come across any school for children with special needs. And that's why the minister is saying audiologists and speech therapists should be positioned in the hospitals and in our educational sector so that when these people go and they are in need of these services, they'll get it. And it's another way of, creating employment. Every time, we don't have industries, we don't have companies, blah, blah, blah. But there are so many disciplines that are lacking. So let us do more. And then according to the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, they have come up with the latest situation report spanning from week 11, 9 to 15th March. And they said that it's really, really sad that the case of this, what's it called, Lassa fever, yes, is still increasing. I don't want to go deep to read what they said, although they actually listed out some challenges that, according to them, has led to them not having effective control of the outbreak. According to them, these challenges range from poor health-seeking behavior by Nigerians, driven by the high cost of treatment, low awareness in high-burden communities, and poor environmental sanitation. I'm going to stop there. Bam. Poor environmental sanitation. It takes me back to my opening statement.
Yeah.
I will not talk much. So please, we don't want to have Lassa fever in this part of Nigeria. I beg you, the people who are supposed to be doing their work, I'm talking to you. Okay, I think that's all for the news update this morning. And let's go over to the topic for today. All right, Dawn, as usual, what are we going to be talking about?
Oh, okay. The topic for this morning is eating mixed fruits. Health complications of eating mixed fruits with milk.
Powerful. Okay, so we all know what fruit salad is, right?
Yep.
And I don't know if you've seen some of those vendors that sell fruit salad, not just in Owerri, even in other places I have gone to. What do you see? Like, you've seen them, have you witnessed them mixing these fruits together?
Yes.
What exactly have you seen? Let me know. What did you see? If you can paint a picture. There's something I'm trying to drive at.
Okay, now I think what you want to say is the hygienic aspect of how these fruits are being caught.
That is one.
That is one. Secondly, the environment where this fruit is being caught and sold.
That is two.
Then thirdly, the neatness on the part of the individual that is actually carrying out this act.
That is three.
Then I think another one is the plates that are being used, to put this mixture of fruits together.
That is four. All of them under hygiene. So what she's trying to say basically is hygiene matters, right?
Yes.
Okay. But there was something I was looking out for, right?
Okay.
In as much as hygiene should be number one.
Okay.
Because if you go ahead to eat fruits that are dirty or have got bacteria or have got germs, you know what the end result will be. Why? These things are not cooked. They are usually eaten raw. So it calls for concern. That is, by the way, my concern and the major reason why we decided to talk about this today is something we call fruit-fruit interaction.
Okay.
You've heard of fruit-drug interaction, right?
Okay.
When you see a vendor who's selling fruit salad, she packages it neatly. For people who hawk, there are some who hawk, they go around, they hawk. There are some who stay at strategic locations.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, they go around, someone calls them, you want to buy fruit salad. In that plate, you have pineapple, you have pawpaw, you have, what do they call it? Watermelon. Watermelon. You have cucumber, you have bananas, and even carrots. I've seen some. Yes, and what? Thank you. And then they add granuts. Hey, Chim. They add granuts on top of the fruits, right?
Yeah.
And you know the one that scatters my brain? Milk. Condensed milk on top of fruits. And then you see this thing looking so nourishing. And yummy.
Attractive to the
attractive.
eye.
You the passerby, you see this thing and you're already the person who wants to buy has not even paid.
You have to check
but
your
own
purse.
throat is inside the fruit salad. Well, that is a normal practice. But is that right? Is it right? That is number one question. And then we shall also discover if there are fruits that shouldn't be eaten together.
Yeah.
In this part of the world, anything goes, so we don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care. Share fruit salad, you bag all of them, bobo, yeah. One day they'll put tomatoes inside.
They do.
In frozen,
yeah,
thank you. You know? And then you see some people, after slicing all of those things, they now add lemon juice. What do they call it? Yes, lime. Now. They cut lime, or they cut lemon, and then they sprinkle on top of the fruits. Now, there are a lot of things that might not go, that might go unnoticed. For instance, the man who wants to eat the fruit salad doesn't know what is inside, right? Apart from the milk that he's seeing you pour in on top. He doesn't know if you have put lemon juice there. But that man might be on hypertension drugs. That man might be on diabetic drugs. That man might be on low BP drugs, right?
Yeah.
Did it ever cross your mind that just one component in that fruit salad can spoil that drug you have taken for that day. Are you aware? It can either spike whatever it is you're trying to treat, or reduce it drastically, or make the drug not to work at all. But you might not know because you want to eat fruit salad. And these are the issues we are having in Nigeria. These things are not regulated. Someone wakes up and starts a business without doing proper research to find out if what he or she is going to sell to the public will in any way harm them. No, it's all about making money. Yes, the aim is to nourish people, right?
Yeah.
Because how many people even have the time to bring out money to buy, for instance, apple or buy orange, a whole fruit? I know of some people that say eating apple or eating fruit, just sitting down and just eating one fruit is boring. Yes, I've heard people say that. They don't have time to eat fruit. But the moment you chop these things, you know, the moment they see that you have everything in a plate, in their mindset, they feel all the vitamins are in that plate. And then you see them eating it. But the condensed milk part is what I don't understand. And then the lemon squeezed in it is what I also do not understand. Okay, so can we now go into the conversation? Nigerian fruit salad is a refreshing, vibrant mix of chopped, in-season tropical fruits such as papaya, pawpaw, pineapple, watermelon, bananas, even mangoes if it's in season, often enhanced with creamy toppings. That is where the condensed milk comes in. So sometimes you see these people put it in, what is it called, ice block, so that it is chilled, self-chilled, okay? Now, there are a lot of issues with that particular thing. Are you aware that some fruits do not go well together?
Yeah.
I did research and I found out that melon, for instance, watermelon, I beg your pardon, watermelon shouldn't be mixed with acidic fruits. Such as oranges and pineapple.
And lemon too.
And lemon. These are fruits that have high acidic content. But because you want to eat fruit salad, you bring watermelon and you still mix it with oranges or pineapple and lemon. This can lead to digestive issues.
Yeah.
What of bananas? Bananas shouldn't be mixed with citrus fruits. Whether orange, whether lemon, whether there's this big one, grape. Grape is another thing. You do not mix bananas with citrus fruits because it can cause stomach discomfort. Did you know that? No.
Constipation.
Apples shouldn't be mixed with berries, strawberries, raspberries, whatever berries. Plum. It shouldn't be mixed together. It can cause gas and bloating. Sometimes you see some people having bloated stomach after eating and they are wondering, oh, what's wrong with me? I don't know. Yes, it seems more like my stomach is overfull. I'm not hungry. And you're bloated. It might be as a result of fruits that you mix together. You might not know. So this leads to what we call fruit interaction. That is what it's called. Those who are nutritionists and clinical dietitians know what this is. So I'll try to break it down, or we will try to break it down so you understand. Now, what is this fruit interaction? It is the physiological, chemical, or digestive consequences of combining different types of fruits, or the interaction that happens between specific fruits and specific medications. So now the key issue here has to do with digestive issues from mixing both acidic and sweet fruits.
Yeah, non-acidic.
And then you find out that these things become dangerous and start to interact with the medications you are taking. So there are a lot of key aspects and examples of fruit interaction. Somehow it will go with fruit-drug interaction. We cannot talk about fruit interaction without touching more or a little bit more on fruit-drug interaction. So what are these key aspects?
Okay, number one, we have digestive incompatibility. Mixing different fruit types can cause indigestion. Acidic or subacidic with sweet, combining fruits like oranges, strawberries, or apples, fast digesting. With bananas or figs, slower digesting, can lead to fermentation, gas, bloating, and potential acidosis. The melons alone Melons, watermelon and max melon, should be eaten separately due to high water content, which causes them to pass through the stomach faster than other fruits, causing fermentation.
Bang bang. So you eat these things most of the time.
Yeah,
Instead
I
of getting the medicinal or nutritional benefit, what you're getting is fermentation. Chaff, right?
Yeah.
In your stomach. And then that's why most of the time, when you eat some of these things, you belch.
Yes.
The kind of smell. It is smell, right? What do you call it?
Yeah,
Stench.
Oh, I know your own is over.
And then you start to complain of bad breaths. I'm having bad breaths. Meanwhile, you've eaten some of these fruits and they have fermented in your stomach.
And refuse to digest.
Thank you. And refuse to digest. Yes,
Yeah.
it's the truth. And then you are belching up and down and they ask you, say, another fruit, why chop? Oh, I don't know what's in cause. That is one of the cause. So if you didn't know this before, you know this now. Information is power. Don't take everything we say here as, I bet they just want to talk. No, we do a lot of work before we come here to inform everyone, including ourselves, because it's not everything we know, right?
Yes, it's not.
Okay, so what of medicinal and phytochemical interactions? Certain fruits, especially citrus fruits, contain chemicals that block or speed up the absorption of medications. For instance, blood pressure medications and immunosuppressants medications shouldn't be taken with citrus. But you have a situation where, Mr. Ike is hungry or has to take his medication by 12 noon. And then he remembers that he has not eaten. He's looking around for what to eat. And then he sees a fruit salad vendor. And he says, let me eat so that I can take my medication. And then he pounces on the fruit salad. Right after eating it, drinks, if he remembers to drink water, right?
Yeah.
And then he takes that medication. In your mind, you have taken your medicine, not knowing that it's not going to work. Are you aware that there are some fruits you take? You shouldn't eat it the same time you are eating your
That's
food.
what I wanted to say now. That I think they usually tell them not to even take fruits in the first instance.
Okay.
Especially when they are on drugs. It doesn't matter the drugs. They will tell them specifically that you're not supposed to eat fruits.
But in this case,
most times
they might not remember.
Yes, they always forget.
Just like ordinary malaria medicine,
Yes,
anti-malaria.
thank you.
You go to get anti-malaria, whether over the counter or in the hospital, the first thing they will tell you is do not take it with vitamin C or any citrus fruits. In fact, juice, don't take it at all with anything. But just imagine someone on anti-malaria medication and you are hungry. The only option now is those fruit salad. And you pounce on it and you eat so that something will be in your stomach, right? And then you take this medication. I feel we have a lot of awareness to do because people fall victim on daily basis. I'm telling you. So one of the most, in fact, you see this one, avoid it anytime you're taking any medication. Grapefruit. You see that thing called grapefruit? It is very powerful. I don't know if you know the one I'm referring to.
Is it the one with green?
No,
greenish.
that is
or the red one.
This one is usually very large.
Green, no?
Yeah, some could be I don't know how yellowish. The outside. When you slice it open, you could see the orange color.
Inside.
The inside. That's So that's grapefruit. Usually very large.
Yeah, it's big.
Very big.
Very bitter.
You see grapefruit. There's nothing that interacts more with medications than grapefruit. It inhibits the CYP34 enzymes. I don't know what that is, but I know it's a term in medicine. People in that field will know what it is. And then it leads to increased drug levels in the blood, which can cause toxicity, particularly with heart medications, with statins that are found in heart medications. So you are taking drugs for your heart and you go and take grapefruits, it can inhibit that particular enzyme. So if you didn't know this before, you know this today. And that's why you have a lot of people, I'm on drugs, I'm not feeling too well. I went to the hospital and the doctor or the pharmacist prescribed some drugs for me, but it seems more like it's not working. How will it work when you're not taking it the right way? So now we are getting the information that these fruits, the fruit salad, you mix everything together, eat it, and then you take your medications, it can interact. Okay, that is one. To throw more light on taking drugs with grapefruits, whether grapefruit fruits or the juice itself, according to pharmaceutical health experts, they caution Nigerians against the consumption of these particular fruits with certain medications, noting that it can cause serious health complications. Now, they said that grapefruits are rich in vitamin C, rich in potassium, which is very good for the body, but they have enzymes and proteins that make them interact with some drugs, right? Negatively. And then they went on to say that this interaction can lead to cases of drug toxicity, blockage of drug absorption in the body, hypertension, cardiac arrest, muscle damage, and in extreme cases, death. So these things we take lightly are actually not light, okay? They are very serious issues. Don't forget what we are talking about is the health complications that can arise when you mix fruits, certain fruits together, you add milk on top of it, and you are taking medications on top. That's what we are talking about. Just in case you are not aware, there are a lot of complications that can arise. Okay. And then they said, for instance, when someone takes drugs that can help to lower blood pressure, if one takes a lot of grapefruits with that particular medication, it will block the enzyme that is supposed to metabolize it. And then the person might now end up having hypertension. So that thing you're trying to stop in the first place, you will not spike it up. You increase it the more. Okay, so I believe I have said much about that. Mixing fruits with milk can cause digestive issues. We'll talk more about that. We'll explain a little bit more, but let's open up the phone lines for people who want to contribute to what we are discussing and maybe say one or two things. They will always have something to say, right?
Yes.
You love fruit salad. But did you know of these things we've just talked about? Did it ever cross your mind that you've been doing the wrong thing all along? We want to hear from you this morning.
Okay, and the phone line to call is 0911 20022 0707 454 1014.
Okay, we're live on Facebook at Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. Go like, drop your comments, and we'll be here to read them out as fast as we can. You can also send in a WhatsApp message on 0707 491 3438 0707 491 3438. That's the WhatsApp number for you to call this morning.
Okay, hello.
Try as much as you can to call us back. For like 4 or 5 days, it's been poor network. I actually don't know what's going on, but network providers, you can do better, please.
Hello.
Anybody home? Okay. The same thing. All right, so let's go back while we wait for the calls to trickle in. So there's something called the Ayurvedic principle in modern nutrition, right? People who are nutritionists and dietitians, we know what the Ayurvedic principle actually is. Let's try again to take this.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Hello?
Okay, sorry about that. Hello? Hello? Okay. This is playing hanky-panky with us this morning. Okay.
Hello?
Oh, the same thing. All right, you can also drop your messages on WhatsApp. It seems more like people are trying to call in and it's jamming all at once and somehow is not connecting. I don't know why.
Hello.
Thank God, finally. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, the presenters.
Okay,
morning.
good morning.
What's your name, please?
Thank you. My name is Ken.
Ken, you're welcome.
Yeah. From Owerri.
Okay.
Thank you for this lecture this morning.
Okay.
But I want to ask you, what of eating abagado with rice? Because I'm doing so right now.
Okay. Thank you so much. Are you done?
Yeah, for now.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
for your
you, Ken, for
call
calling.
this morning. Let's squeeze in more calls and then we'll try to react to your question.
Hello.
Problemo.
Hello. Hello.
Oh no, what is going on this morning? Okay, keep your calls coming in 0911 20,022 0707 454 1014. Let's see if this is going to go through.
Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
That sounded more like children who are on holidays. Okay. Yes, don't forget we're talking about the health complications that can arise when you combine certain fruits together. And then you put milk on top of it, and then you're taking some medications at the same time. It can go ahead to cause you a lot of harm.
Hello.
Mary, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who are we speaking
Mama
with?
Gigi.
Oh, okay.
Mama Biggie. Hi, hello.
It's on the day now.
We are
We
very
did.
well. Go ahead.
Thank God for this lecture this morning. Echo FM are trying for us.
Thank
People
God.
are teaching up a lot of things. We are just lecturing.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Echo
much.
FM is just, it's more or less as if we are in the lecture room every day.
Don't worry,
People
you'll
are
soon,
trying.
you'll soon get your certificate. Go
People
ahead.
are trying. Please, putting in place things we don't even know.
Thank
Like all
you.
these mixed foods, we don't even know that it's not good.
Thank
At
you
least
so
people
much.
have opened their eyes now about the implications and the reactions.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, people. Thank
Thank you very
Echo family. You people are trying.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much, Mama Biggie. We hail you left, right, center, up, down. Thank you for always tuning in.
Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Okay, and we lost that again. Well, the person who called in, I think it was Mr. Ken.
Yes.
Who called in to ask if eating avocado
With
with rice
rice.
is good. Aha, good question. At least you're not mixing avocado with
Yeah.
another fruit, right? You're mixing it with carbohydrate. Okay, so from what we can see, according to research, eating avocado pear with rice is healthy. It is delicious, and it is a popular combination. Okay, and then he went on to say that the creamy texture of avocado acts as a healthy natural butter substitute that pairs well with either white rice or any rice you're eating, providing healthy fats like vitamin A, B, E, and fiber for digestion. Does that answer your question, Ken? Thank you very much. And we lost that particular call. Let's see.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Who are we speaking with this morning?
Samuel.
Okay, Samuel. Calling from where?
Ubomiri.
Ubomiri. Okay, so what is your own take now, Samuel?
Eating pear and bread, is it bad?
Okay, Samuel, thank you so much.
Thank you for
I know
calling.
that sounded like a very young person, but
Yeah.
he also asked a question that made a lot of sense. All right,
Yeah, eating pear and bread.
let's squeeze in this one.
Okay, hello, good morning. Hello.
This is not funny at all.
Yeah.
Not funny, not funny.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Who are we speaking with this morning?
This is Uchechi. I'm calling from Oji.
Okay, Uchechi, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. It's actually my first time calling, but I'm a regular listener.
Oh, you're welcome.
Uche, welcome. It's good to have you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so what's your
Okay,
take?
I'm so excited about this particular turkey because I've had a similar case, this fruit salad mixture of a thing. I'm an ulcer patient, and then one day I bought it and ate.
Okay.
I almost passed out in the night.
Oh, my.
So I tried to figure out that maybe there was pineapple that was not properly ripened, or and then I ate the fruit. Since that day, I've not tasted fruit salad again because all my intestines were squeezing and all that. Though I felt the taste of the pineapple. Normally, I don't eat pineapple, but then it was mixed with milk banana, granite, and all.
Yeah.
So I felt maybe it shouldn't react.
Okay.
But in the night, oh my goodness,
Oh no.
I almost died. I was just praying, God, I beg, save me, oh, save me. So since then, all these food combination, I've stopped eating them. So I think this particular topic is really like just for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Much love to you for always tuning in. You know, we said it when we started. These vendors, all they have in mind is to sell
Make
to
money.
you something that is nutritious, right?
Yeah.
While they also make money. Forgetting that there are some people living with certain ailments that shouldn't be eating some of those fruits.
Yeah.
She just gave you one typical example. Okay? So don't see what we're saying here as it doesn't concern me. It concerns you. It concerns me. It concerns everyone, because somehow indirectly it can affect you.
Yes.
So any information you get here, don't just throw it away. Spread the word and let people know that they should be very careful when eating some of these things. All right.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, let's see. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Who are we speaking with?
I call ladies.
Good morning to you. You're welcome.
Yeah, compliments of the season.
Thank you. But, yeah, it's true. Easter is around the corner. Best, Don is like, what are we celebrating? You've forgotten that Easter is in future.
I want to thank you all for the good work, the good lecture, and everything
Thank
you
you.
are giving us. Because you know that all this mixture, food salad, it came out recently. Maybe because people want to get business or something of that nature. The one I want to ask about is if somebody is having increased maybe the sugar level and takes orange. You mentioned something. You've been emphasizing about citrus fruit and medicine and this. Does it in any way orange, not grape, orange?
Okay.
Is it harmful to the person?
Okay,
Thank
for
you and God bless
increased sugar level, right?
Orange.
Okay.
Orange.
All right.
Carrot.
We'll
orange.
find out.
Carrot.
We'll find out. Thank you, Caritas,
Thank
for
you
your
very
call
much.
this morning.
Yeah.
We're going to do our research and find out and give you the answer immediately.
Okay, hello. Hello.
This line is really bad. From what we can see, the 0911 20,022 is actually terrible. In fact, terrible is an understatement. It's not connecting. You might call it, it will ring out, but the moment we take that call here, it doesn't go through. So please redirect your calls to 0707 454 1014. Let's try
Hello?
if this is going to connect.
Hello.
Okay, and it's the same experience. Okay, so I was trying to talk about the Ayurvedic principle in modern nutrition. And according to them, combining acidic fruits such as oranges, citrus, or fruits like banana with milk can cause milk to curdle.
Yes,
Do you know what it
thicken.
means to curdle?
To thicken.
Eh?
Thicken.
Say it again.
Thicken.
English mistress. Okay, so when you bring milk, right?
Yeah.
And you bring any of these citrus fruits, for instance, maybe grapefruit or lime, and you pour it in the milk, there's something that happens to that milk.
Yeah.
It thickens, it curdles. And then this happens when you eat it into your body. And then it results in digestive discomfort. You start to pass a lot of gas. And they ask you, this one you are fatting like this, what's wrong? You say, I don't know what I chop. Is that fruit and milk that you ate? And then you have bloating, like we said, and potential toxin accumulation in your system. So what these people are recommending, nutritionists are recommending that the best thing you do is you eat them separately. Okay? Especially if you know you have an underlying ailment. Eat these things separately.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Okay, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Echo Lady.
Okay,
Good
who are we
morning.
speaking with?
Okay. I'm Sonny. I'm calling from Akwaku.
Okay, Sonny, you're welcome.
Yeah, though it's my first time calling on the show, but
Wow.
I'm I'm a regular listener.
Thank you. Sonny, you're welcome. It's good to have you join us, okay?
Good.
Welcome to the family. Go ahead.
You guys are doing, you ladies are doing well.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I encourage you.
Okay.
See, there is this thing that is giving me concern. Okay.
Okay.
So I want to share it with you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm above 40.
Okay.
Okay. So I like this is nice. It's just like an addict to me. Like every morning, if I don't take lip balm and milk, like I will not eat anything. So I'm asking, is it ideal for me? Like somebody is giving me concern. Any day that I will not take it, I will not eat until I take it.
But does it cause you any
I must
discomfort? Does it cause you any discomfort?
No.
Okay.
But I'm just asking, maybe if there is effect, side effect on it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, thank you so much for your sharing your concern with us. And yes, in as much as we're doing this based on research as well, I know that I have heard clinical dietitians say this a lot. Anything you're eating should be in moderation.
That's what I say.
As simple as ABC.
I hope the milk is in
Yes, the
moderation.
milk you take, you consume, because the more you age, there should be a reduction in your milk consumption. Are you aware? So the more you are growing older, be reducing your milk. Now you have confirmed that you are above 40 and you take it every day. So somehow you are addicted to taking milk and that particular
Lipton.
brand. I don't want to mention every morning. Okay, and then by the time you get to 50, 60, it will be difficult to stop, right? And by that age, you should have reduced your milk consumption. So I feel it's something you should take in moderation, in as much as it's not affecting your digestive system, because you say it doesn't affect you, right?
It makes him eat.
It makes you eat. Maybe it boosts your appetite. But let me tell you something. I feel that's a mindset thing. It's a thing of your mind. You've already told yourself.
If I don't take this, I won't be able
I
to
won't
eat.
eat. Yes, that's how powerful the mind is. And then you seem to be very wealthy, to be affording milk every morning in this harsh economy, Mr. Sonny. You're a very big man, So what happens the day you don't have milk? Did you ask yourself that? What is going to happen? God forbid if we have an epidemic now and they say nobody come out from today till next week. All the shopping malls will close. What are you going to do? You will, if it's garri you see early in the morning, you will take it. That's why I say it's a thing of the mind, actually, So what I'm trying to say in essence is it should be in moderation.
Yeah.
Nobody is going to stop you from taking what you love, but so that it doesn't go on to lead to other complications because you're gradually aging, okay? Thank you very much. I believe we have answered in the best way we can.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Caritas asked a very important question, and she said she wants to find out if increased sugar level when someone takes oranges, if it can affect. Research shows that oranges are generally safe for managing increased sugar level because they have low glycemic index and high fiber, which causes a slow, steady rise in blood sugar rather than a spike. There's a difference from a spike and a slow, steady, rise. However, orange juice should be avoided as it lacks fiber and causes rapid blood sugar spikes. Did you hear that, Caritas? Please try as much as you can. If you want to take this, you can take it in the natural form, but little quantity. Little quantity, okay? Yes, for what we are seeing here, it says that 1 medium whole orange provides a healthy snack, whereas when you have orange juice, it can cause significant increase in blood sugar. They will add sugar. We talked about what did we talk about the other day? Oh God, these things that are added, saccharin and I can't remember the word right now. Some of these things that are added to the fruit juice that we buy on the shelf. Some of them have got flavor, added sugar, preservatives, and then by the time you take it and you have all your sugar, it will increase it. Okay?
Yeah.
Orange contains fiber, a lot of fiber, which can slow down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. So they are recommending that you take these things in moderation, right? Try as much as you can. If you want to eat orange, if you must eat orange, it should be taken in moderation. Caritas, I hope that answers your question. All right, let's squeeze in this call.
Hello, good morning.
Not again. Okay, so I was telling you about the Ayurvedic principle of modern nutrition, and I told you about what mixing citrus fruits and milk can do to your digestive system. We talked about fermentation. Milk digests slower than fruits. And then it will now cause the fruits to ferment in your stomach. And then this fermentation in return will lead to congestion, allergic reactions, and create a lot of toxins in your body. And before you know, you start to have issues with your digestive system. So what they're trying to say is that you shouldn't mix some of these things. Other food combinations to avoid: banana and milk. Poor combination. Number one, citrus and milk. Another very bad combination. Melon, watermelon and milk. Another terrible combination. Okay? So, I have a lot to say.
Is it good together?
Yes. Now there are some people that say it is good. You know, when you want to prepare, what do they call that? Smoothie. Some people, when they want to prepare smoothie, they take it, right? They put milk. Depending on the type of milk they buy, condensed milk or whatever, they mix it with bananas. But research is showing that milk is a staple food, and most of us like to begin our day with ample nutrition and energy that milks provide, just like Sonny that likes to take milk and the other one in the morning, right? But research is saying that, have you ever noticed that most people feel uneasy? Most people feel heavy. Most people feel fatigued and bloated the entire day after consuming milkshakes or milk smoothies that have got milk, banana, and all of those things because of the milk in it. It's not as if it's wrong, but when you put milk in it and you drink it, it causes you to have some of these things.
And the thing is that they're not even telling us grades when it comes to milk grades or the type of milk that we should actually use. That's one problem. Again.
Nigeria,
just covering everything.
Milk is milk, right? Milk is milk. The only difference is the brand name. Milk is milk. Even yogurt is milk. Greek yogurt is milk. The one that you
milk that you would take. And you know that yes, you have taken milk. You don't need to put in a lot. Just like we Nigerians, we do things in overpopulation or over. We do things over. Something that you're supposed to just use a teaspoon to measure and put and then drink.
No, which one?
Four or you.
No, which one is it? It will not be sweet now.
It will not be sweet.
Teaspoon inside
depending on the milk. Because the milk have grade.
We call it colorless tea.
Milk has grade.
And then the milk you get from cow, directly from cow, is the real fresh milk. You see all these things that we are buying, powdered milk. Chim. If they tell you the processes, the refining, that these things go through, you won't even take milk again. There's this popular one we used to buy when we were growing up, inside tin. You open it and you pour it. Then a family could share 6.
Yes.
Six people will share one tin. You put 5 drops here. You put 5 drops here.
And
that's how we're all trained.
Well.
Go and try it now. One thing cannot even serve 3 persons. You know? So, yes, what Don is saying is very important. The type of milk matters. Everything is condensed milk. Someone will go mix flavor, mix saccharin, mix water, mix 1 or 2 chemicals together, mix it into a creamy form, and you say it's condensed milk. And you are pouring it on top of fruits. Chai, God, who do us? Okay, messages on WhatsApp.
Okay, good afternoon, my beloved people in the house. My name is Thank God from World Bank Owerri. I'm really enjoying the program, but my calls are not going through. Today's lecture is very interesting. The one I know is about this fruit salad, eating it together with food. What could be the outcome? Because now that's when we finish meal.
Eating it with food.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, we'll answer you. We have another message this morning.
Okay. Good morning, Mary and Judge Dawn. I have seen 2 special schools in Owerri. One at Nekedi and the other Joyful Place at Prefab, where my son with little touch of autism attends. Okay. Clara from Federal Housing Estate.
Thank you.
Oh,
thank you for
very
that
much.
information,
Thank
Clara.
you
So we
much.
have special schools in Owerri. At least now we know, and we are armed with information. Thank you so much. Okay, and then she says, thank you for the topic. People should have a background knowledge of food interaction, drug interaction, and food drug interaction. One topic I love so much, studying nutrition and dietetics. You should be here.
I'm telling
what are you
you.
doing there, Clara? Come and tell us more. People like you with they've been making.
Hello? Hello? Hey.
What is going on? Okay, I think our time is fast spent and we have barely 3 minutes to go to run away from the studio this morning. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, hello?
Good morning, Slim Diesel.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ekoma Dawn.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Steve Azam and I am calling from Owerri.
Okay, you're welcome, Favor.
Happy New Week, Mr. Steve.
I wish you the best the week can offer.
How are you today, sir?
I'm good, are you?
Very well. Go ahead, please.
Honestly, I feel so happy each time I listen to this Your Health program.
Thank you.
Because I keep on saying that you go to a hospital, you are diagnosed of a problem. Nobody tells you the cause of your problem. This one you are discussing this morning is something that most of us are involved in. And you think you are chopping life. You know, mixing all of those things will make your body, you know, for you to have life. Many of us doesn't know that we're even endangering our health. I am telling you, the so-called condensed milk, sometimes I call it condemned milk, honestly, because people love it a lot without knowing the impact of those things. So I think I am also learning a lot this morning. Another one you will look into, I don't know, it's just something that is everybody is using, this so-called salad with what's the name of the cream they used to mix
salad cream. Just say salad cream.
Salad cream. I wish you will also research and tell us whether that salad cream is also good for us or not good for us, or age of the people that are supposed to be taking it, or whether we can take our salad without the cream. Please, these things are helping a lot of people, especially people like me who are already entering into their good evening days, you know. So we need to take care of what we eat and how we mix those foods. But I think I prefer taking fruits the normal way it's supposed to be than mixing all these things with milk and all that. Thank you very much, and I wish you more power to your head.
Thank you, Mr. Steve. I appreciate you as always, and that's the much we'll be taking on the calls this morning. Okay, Don, we are going. Parting words.
Okay. Eat in moderation. Don't eat too much. Just eat in moderation and feed your body well.
Eat in moderation, feed your body well. And Mr. Steve has raised a very important topic. We will look at this topic next week. Salad. Everybody wants to eat salad. They want to use it with mayonnaise. They want to use it. The other day I saw one woman pouring Sprite. Soft drink. Oh God, this job is not easy. Pouring soft drink. Inside salad. Yes, so the salad you eat in occasions when you go for an event, do you know how it's prepared? You eat it, it's very sweet. They were pouring soft drink. Sorry, I didn't want to mention, but I had to mention. Because I know if I say soft drink, you'll be asking, is it the yellow one or is it the green one? I was shocked. Now they've gone past the normal salad cream and the normal mayonnaise. They are now pouring. One day we'll see them mixing sugar inside water and pouring in your salad. Salad that should be natural. Oh, this is terrible. Well, thank you, Mr. Steve, for that one. We'll do justice to that next week. But before I go quickly, fruits are best eaten alone. or paired with leafy greens to avoid bloating. For the person who asked if you can eat it with food, eat it alone. Maybe you can give yourself 30 minutes to 1 hour before you eat your food. But fruits are best eaten on an empty stomach. Okay? You break your fast, eat fruits before you eat your food. Don't rush and swallow fufu. And then for people who are always mixing fruits together, you have heard it this morning. Please, be very careful. Check your body system very well before you eat any of those things. Thank you very much. My name is Mary Omeniwo. They call me the Slim Diva. You're most adorable.
And I am Judge Dawn Ikoma, Alpha Dawn.
See ya. Up next, season news at 12. Thank you, DJ Muff King.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
Welcome to the Global News at Noon right here on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri, the station with fair and balanced reporting. My name is Mary Omeniwo, bringing you the latest news and break. Problems. The president described his birthday as one of reflection and gratitude to God. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Bar Association section on legal practice is set to unveil a comprehensive, first-of-its-kind national law directory in a move aimed at transforming access, visibility, and structure within Nigeria's legal profession. Chairman of the section, Mrs. Folashade Ali San, stated that the initiative, already attracting over 2,600 registered lawyers, will for the first time provide a verified, centralized database of legal practitioners across the country. Ali described the directory as a legacy project aimed at strengthening the structure of legal practice in Nigeria and enhancing professional connectivity nationwide. She noted that the conference was designed to go beyond routine discussions and deliver practical solutions to challenges facing the legal profession. She, however, disclosed that about 2,000 lawyers are expected to attend the conference, which will feature a mix of plenary sessions, fireside chats, and technical discussions. Beyond the technical sessions, the conference will include networking and social events, including a gala dinner themed Vogue-inspired at the Federal Palace Hotel. In another development, the Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, SANU, has asked the federal government to immediately reconvene the renegotiation process, end salary delays and pay withheld salaries to avert imminent industrial action. The association also urged the government to implement salary increments and ensure fair disbursement of earned allowances to all eligible workers. In a communique signed by the national president of SANU, Mohammed Ibrahim, the union demanded the protection of jobs under any reform framework. It also condemned the persistent delays in the payment of salaries of staff in federal and some state universities, as well as the non-payment of approved increments and other withheld entitlements. SANU stressed that the continued neglect of welfare of university workers and the persistent delay in resolving critical labor issues can no longer be tolerated. They therefore urge the federal government to take immediate, sincere, and decisive steps to conclude the renegotiation process, settle all outstanding entitlements, and restore confidence in its commitment to industrial justice within the university system. And over to the sad story in Plateau State, where the government has imposed a 48-hour curfew in Jos North local government area following a deadly security breach in Gariyawaye community of Angwan, Rukuba. The attack resulted in a loss of several lives, while others sustained varying degrees of injuries. Announcing the development in the press statement, the Commissioner for Information and Communication, Right Honorable Joyce Lawyer Ramnap, noted that the curfew takes immediate effect. According to the government, the measure was necessary to restore order and prevent further breakdown of law and order following the incident. The statement therefore added that the administration of Governor Caleb Manasseh Motwang strongly condemned the attack on residents. Residents were also urged to remain calm and assist security agencies with useful information. The state government further called on residents of the affected area to strictly comply with the curfew as security agencies work to restore peace. It's exactly 8 minutes past noon. If you just tune in, you're listening to the global news at noon right here on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. Here's a recap of the headlines. Tinubu pledges Nigeria will overcome crisis, launches military support fund. MBA unveils digital lawyers directory. Federal government targets 5.2 million electricity connections under $750 million loan. On the foreign scene, Israel cancels Palm Sunday procession amid war with Iran. And on sports news, Tottenham confirms Tudor's exit after 6 weeks, begins search for new head coach. Today's news talk is on the 12th public lecture on Imo at 50, a multi-dimensional appraisal of the development of Imo State, to be delivered by Chief Barrister Dr. Obioma Success Akaburonye. We'll bring you details shortly. Stay tuned.
This is a public service announcement. In an effort to enhance road safety and minimize the risks of crash-related fatalities, Federal Road Safety Corps Imo Sector Command is urging citizens to promptly report any road...
Rest of the news. And in business news, the federal government is targeting the connection of 5.2 million Nigerians to electricity by June 2026 under a $750 million World Bank-backed intervention that is aimed at expanding access through renewable energy solutions. This is according to the latest implementation status and results report of the World Bank's Nigeria Distributed Access through Renewable Energy Scale-Up projects. The report stated that the program, also known as DARES, is progressing steadily with significant milestones already recorded in expanding electricity access across the country. The World Bank also disclosed that the project has already delivered electricity access to millions of Nigerians while remaining on track to meet its near-term targets. Over now to the foreign scene, where the annual Palm Sunday procession in Jerusalem was called off as Israeli authorities imposed tighter security measures amid the escalating war between Israel, the United States, and Iran. The decision formed part of broader wartime restrictions on large public gatherings introduced as tensions continue to rise after recent missile exchanges and heightened military activity across the region. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu stated that security operatives had also stopped the head of the Catholic Church in Israel from entering the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, explaining that the move was taken out of special concern for his safety. In a statement shared on social media, the Prime Minister's office noted that there was no malicious intent whatsoever. The cancellation comes as debris from aerial interceptions and retaliatory strikes landed in different parts of the city in recent weeks. Security officials say the restrictions are intended to reduce the risk of civilians and religious leaders while the conflict continues as authorities attempt to balance public safety with access to holy sites during one of Christianity's most significant observances. And in the world of sports this afternoon, Tottenham Hotspur have confirmed that their head coach Igor Tudor has left the club with immediate effect following a mutual agreement. The North London side announced the development in an official statement posted on their X handle, bringing an abrupt end to Tudor's brief 6-week spell in charge. Tottenham Hotspur also confirmed the departure of two members of Tudor's backroom staff, Tomislav Rogic and Ricardo Ragnacci, who served as goalkeeping coach and physical coach respectively. The club expressed appreciation for the efforts of the departing coaching team despite their short tenure, noting their commitment during the period. The club therefore confirmed that the process of appointing a new head coach is underway and assured supporters that further updates will be communicated in due course. Today's news talk is on the 12th public lecture on Imo at 50, a multi-dimensional appraisal of the development of Imo State, to be delivered by Chief Barrister Dr. Obioma Success Akaburonye.
The 12th public lecture of Kingsley Ozumba Mbadiwe University, KOMU, Idato, Imo State, holds tomorrow, Tuesday, March 31, 2020.
Narrated by Benjamin Joseph. For more information and enquiries, visit our social media platforms on Facebook at Echo FM, X at Echo FM _Owerri, Instagram at Echo FM 100.7, and YouTube at Echo FM 100.7. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by visiting www.echofm.net. That is www.echofm.net. My name is Mary Omeni Wode. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon to you.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
Sweet music only on your favorite radio dial.